Theory behind breathing, I always think it's super important to know that we're not just talking about the act of unconsciously breathing or just breathing deep. It's a very interesting science. And one researcher, William Reich, talks about the theory of evolution in terms of the survival of us as species and the impact of stress on our breathing patterns. And I thought it was really interesting to share today because what he's saying basically is that if we, let's say we're living in the jungle and there's a big lion that's chasing us and we finally find a spot to hide, the reaction that we're going to be having is to try to be invisible. We're going to try to not make any noise and to be very small. So we're going to be creating this kind of position, and we're going to be making sure that we're not heard. So our breath is going to be very, very subtle, sometimes not even existent, to a point where we're lacking oxygen when we're stressed. So the goal is to kind of invert that, right? To invert that kind of reaction or automatic mechanism that happens in our body as we are stressed. There is a lot of work that's been done also on trauma and breathing. So people with PTSD, for example, there's a really interesting breathing program that helps with that. And what's interesting is that the breath can really bring you to or from a fight and flight to a rest and digest quite immediately. So it's more effective than any kind of pills that you can take. Breathing exercise is really impactful as soon as you do it. With everything that's happening right now and all the media that we see and all the images, it has a huge impact on our bodies and our stress level, and we don't even know that it does. So we become used to feeling stressed all the time. So as we're working the breath, we're also working on the nervous system, and we're calming down the nervous system, allowing our body to be at its full potential as we're doing that, okay? So we're going to start today with a breathing exercise just to clear up the respiratory system. It's a breathing technique that resembles coughing. So what we're going to be doing, it's called Kapalabhati. It's a breathing technique in it's a Sanskrit word that means shining skull. Don't ask me why they said that your skull is shining, but the ancient yogis were talking about that. It's basically because they were going through enlightenment as they were doing it. But let's not go into the esoteric part of things. What we're going to be doing is, I'm just going to ask you to bring your hand here on your belly, okay? So today we're going to skip the movements. We're going to go straight into breathing, okay? So hand on the belly, and we're going to be expulsing the air out of the lungs very rapidly. So we're going to do some pulsations. So it's going to be looking like this. My left hand is going to be down on my knee here, my right hand on my belly, and I'm going to contract it's actually my diaphragm, but right now just focus on your belly. Contract the belly to expel the air out through the nose. And then I'm going to relax the belly to let the air back in. So my belly goes in, and then I relax it. Basically, my lungs are going to 0%, and then I let the air in to 50. 0 to 50. 0 to 50, okay? So I don't want you to go until you have no more air into the lungs. I want you to go 0 and let the air in. 0 and let the air in. Okay, so we're going to do it a few times together. So let's just start by bringing a big inhalation in through the nose. So inhale fully into 100%. And slowly exhale out. Slowly through the nose. Always try to breathe through the nose as much as you can. Again, inhale fully in, 100%. And slowly exhale out through the nose, all the way out, completely empty the lungs. Good. Now we're going to fill up the lungs to 50% of the lung capacity. So halfway in, and we're going to start the pulsations. You can follow my rhythm. Good. Now inhale back in to 100% of the lung capacity and exhale slowly out. Empty completely the lungs. Let all the air out of the lungs. Good. Now inhale to 75% of the lung capacity and hold the breath. Hold the breath here. So comfortably hold the breath. As you're holding the breath, bring the air towards the belly, less into the throat. Relax your eyes, relax your jaw, and focus on the point in between your eyes. The more you relax your mind, the more you can hold the breath for 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Now exhale very slowly. Exhale out. Let all the air out of the lungs. Good. Inhale back in to 100% of the lung capacity. Full breath in. And slowly exhale out. Very nice. Good job. Now we're going to do another series. So inhale to 50% of the lung capacity and start the pulsations. Very good. Now inhale back in. Inhale fully in. Fill the lungs completely to 100% of the lung capacity. And slowly through the nose, exhale out, slowly and completely out. Very nice. Inhale to 75% of the lung capacity and hold the breath here. Hold the breath comfortably. Relax the shoulders. Straight spine. Your chin is parallel to the floor. Good. And try to focus on the point in between your eyes. Relax the nerves behind your eyes. So our need for oxygen is directly linked with our mental activity. And our mental activity is directly linked with our breath. How interesting. 5 more seconds. Very nice. 2 and 1. Exhale very slowly out. Let all the air out of the lungs. Very nice. Inhale back in to 100% of the lung capacity. Inhale in and slowly out. Exhale out. Fully out. Good. Last set. Inhale 50% of the lung capacity. And let's start the pulsations. Good. Inhale back in, fully in, all the way. Fill up the lungs to 100% of the lung capacity. And slowly exhale out. Exhale out very slowly and completely. Let all the air out of the lungs. Good. Inhale to 75%. of the lung capacity and hold the breath. Hold the breath to 75% of the lung capacity, holding the breath here. So this exercise helps us clear the lungs. So as we're simulating, as if we're coughing, we're releasing all the toxins within the lungs. Try to relax your eyes again, relaxing your jaw, relax your brain. So feel your brain as if it was a muscle that you can control and relax. The air is in the belly, less in the throat. For 5 more seconds. Doing very well. 2 and 1. Exhale completely out. Very slowly through the nose. Exhale as slow as you can. And come back to a normal breathing. Come back to normal breathing. Keep your eyes closed for a second and just feel what it feels like to have shifted chemically the oxygen and CO2 level in your body. Just stop and feel. Let go of the control of the breath. Very nice. If you need to change position, I advise you to do so. You can always be in a chair if you feel uncomfortable. So if you want to be on the chair, please don't be shy to do so. We're going to do one more exercise sitting. Afterwards, we're going to go on the back. What I want you to do here is to take your right hand. Okay? Take your right hand and then bend the index and the middle finger. Okay, so this kind of sign that we're doing, all right? So we're going to be closing the right nostril. Close the right nostril. And then we're just going to breathe from the left nostril. Breathe in and breathe out completely. Okay, so you can follow me visually. So we're going to be switching from one side to the other. So now we're just breathing in and out from the left nostril. Okay, breathe in and breathe out. Relax that right shoulder. So you can really relax the arm onto the chest. I don't want you to do this here. You're just relaxing it, bending it, and just closing. And your head is straight forward. So I want you to inhale for 4 seconds now from the left. Inhale for 4, 3, 2, and 1. With the ring finger, I want you to close both nostrils and hold it for another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Through the right, exhale for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. From the right, inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Close both nostrils. Close both nostrils. Hold it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale through the left for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left nostril, inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Close both nostrils. Ring finger and the thumb closing the nostril for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. From the right, exhale for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale from the right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold the breath. Hold the breath. Relax the right shoulder. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. From the left, exhale for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. From the left, inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Retain. This is the last retention from this exercise. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. From the right, exhale for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax the arm. Amazing. You did a great job. Okay. So I want you to lay down on your back. So if you can also do this exercise as you're sitting. I want you to lay on your back very comfortably. If you have a little pillow, you can bring a pillow just behind your head. Make sure that you can still turn your head and see the screen. If you might want to look at what I'm doing, but you can also just follow my voice. Okay? So as you're on your back, I want you to put your right hand on your belly again. And I want you to breathe in and out and feel that big balloon that is your belly going out and in as we breathe. So we've been taught to stick our tummy in, and I really want you to do the opposite now. Okay, so whatever you feel like you've eaten too much tonight, I want you to show it. Big belly as you're breathing in, and smaller belly, or just bring the belly towards the spine as you exhale. Okay, so just feel that in and out. Good. So to your own rhythm, as you inhale and as you exhale, feel that wave into the belly, going up and down. 3 more times to your own rhythm. Inhale and exhale. Good. Now bring the hand down by your side. So both hands are down, the palms are facing up. And now I want you to breathe in through the belly. The rib cage opens and the chest lifts up as you inhale. And as you exhale, the chest comes down, the rib cage closes, and the belly drops towards the spine. Good. Inhale, belly sticks out, rib cage opens, the chest lifts up all the way to the throat. And exhale, chest comes down, rib cage closes, and the belly drops towards the spine. A few more times. Inhale, belly, rib cage, chest, and exhale, chest, rib cage, and belly drops. Again, inhale, make that wave all the way up the belly, the rib cage, chest, and the throat, and exhale from the chest, rib cage, and belly drops. One more time. Inhale, belly, rib cage, chest, and as you exhale, chest, rib cage, and the belly drops. Very nice. Now I want you to inhale fully in. So inhale fully in through the nose, same wave as you inhale. And I want you to contract your glottis, contract your throat, and try to make a sound as you exhale that sounds like this. This is called the ujjayi breath. Inhale in, fully in through the nose. And as you exhale, try to make this ocean sound. So closing the glottis, contracting the throat a little bit, and making this ocean sound as you exhale. Good. Again, inhale fully in. Contract the glottis, exhale, ocean sound. Good. Inhale in. I want you to externalize your breath. Inhale fully in and really try to make this sound. Make yourself heard as you exhale. Bring it out. Exhale with the ocean sound. Two more times. Inhale fully in. Ocean sound, ujjayi breath as you exhale. Very nice. Again. Now inhale this time. Inhale fully in. And I want you to purse your lips. So you're going to be exhaling as if you're blowing into a straw, and exhale through the mouth this time. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale in. And as if you're blowing candles, exhale through the mouth. Again, inhale fully in. And we're going to try to slow down the exhalation. So inhale fully in and blow onto the candle for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Again, inhale fully in. Fill the lungs completely to 100%. Purse the lips and blow onto the candles. Exhale for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Last time. Inhale fully in. Fully in. Fill the lungs completely with air. Pursed lips. Exhale. Blow onto candles for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. Now let go of the control of the breath. We're going to do one last exercise together. So it's a modified version of what you call the Wim Hof or the Bastrika. As you're laying down on your back, you're going to be inhaling to 100% of the lung capacity, and you're going to be exhaling very quickly and completely out. So we're going to go quickly from 100% of the lung capacity, so filling up the lungs, and then exhaling completely out to 0% of the lung capacity. If you've been with me last time, what we've done is 100 to 25%. Now we're going to go 100 to 0%, okay? So as you're laying on your back, you're going to do 10 of these pulsations, okay? We're not gonna do 30, we're going to do 10. And at the end of the 10, I want you to exhale completely, and we're going to be holding the breath with no air into the lungs before inhaling completely and holding the breath. Okay, so I'll guide you through it. Don't worry, so you don't need to memorize anything. I want you to know that if at any point you feel discomfort, it's okay. But if you feel pain, I want you to stop. So please find that limit, okay? Laying on your back again. Now we're going to inhale fully in to 100% of the lung capacity. And slowly exhale out. Exhale out. We're just preparing for those pulsations. I'm going to be doing it with you. I'm sitting down, but you can stay lying on your back. Good. Inhale fully in. And slowly out. So we're going to be starting with the pulsations. So you can just follow the rhythm of the sound of my breath. So inhale fully. And let's start. Exhale. Good. Inhale fully in. Fill up the lungs completely to 100% of the lung capacity. And slowly now, exhale out. Now I want you to empty the lungs completely out. Completely empty the lungs and hold the breath with no air into the lungs. You're holding the breath with empty lungs. This can feel uncomfortable, and that's okay. You might feel tingling, you might feel some temperature shifts into the body, and that's also okay. Try to stay with that discomfort. If there's any pain, you stop and you inhale. We're going to go for 5 more seconds if that's accessible to you. 5 more seconds with no air into the lungs. 3, 2, and 1. Now inhale fully in, big breath in to 100% of the lung capacity. And I want you to hold at 100% capacity. Full lungs, filled lungs. to 100%, holding the breath, relaxing your body from your head all the way down to your toes. Relaxing the body, retaining the breath, full lungs for 10 more seconds. Good. Stay present with the experience of holding the breath. What's shifting? Just observe. Don't attach to the feeling, just observe. 2 and 1. Very nice. Now exhale. Exhale very slowly. Let all the air out of the lungs. Now full breath in. Inhale. Inhale fully in to 100% of the lung capacity. And slowly exhale out. Let all the air out of the lungs. We're going to prepare for a second set of pulsation. So inhale fully in. Inhale into 100% of the lung capacity. And follow my rhythm. Inhale fully in. Fill up the lungs to 100% of the lung capacity. Very nice. And exhale fully out. Now we're going to exhale and empty the lungs completely out and retain the breath with no air into the lungs. Empty lungs. Retain the breath. Stay present with the experience. How does the body feel? How does the body's intelligence feel when it's at work? Do you feel any shift? Any experience? Just stay with it. Don't attach. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Inhale, fully in. Fully in. Inhale to 100% of the lung capacity, all the way in, and hold the breath to 100% of the lung capacity. Holding the breath. How does that feel? Try to focus on the point in between your eyes. Stay present and awake. We're going to try to go for another 5 seconds of breath holding, full lungs. 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. Exhale. Exhale very slowly and completely out. Let all the air out of the lungs. Good. Inhale back in, fully in. Inhale. And slowly exhale out. We're going to do one last set of those pulsations. Now, going to inhale slowly in. And follow my rhythm. Exhale. Inhale fully in, let all the air into the lungs, 100% of the lung capacity. And slowly exhale out, completely out. Let go of all the air into the lungs and hold the breath. No air into the lungs, empty lungs, holding the breath here. Stay still. Stay still. Feel, experience. Maybe a sensation in the body that you've never felt before arise as you're holding the breath with no air in. Trust the process, have confidence, and relax the mind. 5 more seconds. 2, And one. Very nice. Now inhale, fully in. Let all the air into the lungs to 100% of the lung capacity. And hold the breath here. Holding the breath to 100% of the lung capacity. Full lungs, big balloon. Feel yourself floating into the breath retention. Relax every single part of your body. Your jaw and your eyes. Relax and focus on the point in between your eyes. We're going to go for 10 more seconds. Relax your shoulders. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale as slow as you can now. Exhale and release as slow as you can. Exhale and completely. And I want you to return to normal breathing. So let go of any control of the breath. Let the breath decide how it wants to breathe. Just observe the breath now. Observe the breath. Observe the mind. And take some time to connect with that vibration that you've created throughout the body. We're going to scan the body, checking in with our toes. Feel your toes. Feel the soles of your feet, the top of your feet, your heels and ankles, your calf muscles and your shins, your knees, the back of your knees, thighs, glutes, the belly and the internal organs. Relax the internal organs. Relax the spine from the tailbone all the way to the neck. Relax the spine. Relax the back, the lower back, and the upper back. Relax shoulders and the arms, the hands and the fingers. Relax the chest. Let the heart open. Release the tension into the neck and the throat. Release the contraction in the vocal cords. Release the vocal cords. Release the jaw. Release the ears, the eyes. Relax the forehead and relax the brain. And as you're relaxing the brain, relax the nerves behind the eyes. And try to see the light that comes through the eyelids. as your eyes are closed? Do you see patterns? Do you see light? Do you see shapes? What do you see when you have your eyes closed? Relax the whole body. Let the body float. Let the soul float out of the body. Know that you are love and pure consciousness. The body's intelligence is always at work. And trust that intuition. Know that you are safe. Feel your body on the ground, very heavy. And feel your body now very light, flying off the ground like a feather. And feel the heat in the body, burning sensation throughout the body. Now feel the cold air of winter on your skin, freezing cold. Now feel your body laying gently on the mat at the perfect temperature. As you start inhaling deeply or deeper, as you're opening up the nostril just a little bit more to let more air in to the nose and out. Activate the nostrils and inhale fully in and fully out, slowly awakening the body. Start moving the fingers and the toes. Gently make your way onto the right hand side in fetus position. So roll onto your right hand side. Take a few breaths on your side. And when you feel ready, push yourself gently into a sitting position. So we're going to be finishing the class with 3 ohms together. So ohm is also breathing technique as we're elongating the exhalation. So the point is just to create a vibration. It's not to create a top record song as we're exhaling. So it doesn't matter the sound that we make. It just matters that we make a sound. Okay? So as you're sitting comfortably, let's inhale in fully. Again, inhale fully in. One last time. Inhale in. Thank you so much for your presence today. It was amazing to do this practice with you. Namaste. Thank you so much.